Right, all right, all right. We are back with the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Just kind of reflect on what we talked about. Our segment one, we talked about our WWE Monday Night Raw review. We talked about our WWE NXT preview. We talked about AEW, accumulating Ring of Honor, New Japan Professional Wrestling, and their streaming services and HBO Maxes. And Warner Brothers Discovery is right around the corner. Can't wait, to kind of see how far their success could possibly go. But we are currently, like we always are on this show, we are running out of time. So let's pay our respects and let's talk about some Becky Lynch contract drama. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so moving on. Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw lost her rematch to Liv Morgan. Kind of knew this was going to happen. So there is no more title shots for Becky Lynch. This was her rematch clause ultimately, but I don't know. I don't think that WWE really appreciates Becky Lynch like a lot of people from outside perspectives probably think about. Like, you got to think about where Becky Lynch, she came from. She was a mid Carter. She was a SmackDown Women's Champion. I think I remember seeing her beat Alexa Bliss in a tables match. She threw her through the table, and she won her first championship. And a lot, that I did not expect Becky Lynch to blow up this much, and that just shows how hardworking she is, how determined she is, how she's willing to do whatever it takes to kind of be the best, and she puts people over. She went down to WWE NXT and helped some of the superstars down there kind of be prestigious. Look at Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria is amazing, obviously because of Lyra Valkyria, but with you can't help but like a little push from her fellow Scottish wrestler. Like, you have the two girls absolutely kicking ass and taking names. And her contract has not been renewed from WWE. She's taking a hiatus from wrestling, which kind of makes sense. If you're kicking ass and doing whatever you can to kind of help the promotion, you deserve some time off. Take some time off with Seth, reevaluate what you want to do. It's been told that she doesn't want any contract negotiations until she pans on returning to the ring. So her contract is going to end as of, I think it's tomorrow, um, and it could possibly because she could be fed up with her WWE bookings, constant travel, the grind. She could be frustrated with, maybe not being offered a contract sooner. She's the best in ring women's competitor, and she's right now she's saying that she will not join AEW imminently, and I believe that. I believe that 110%. This could possibly be maybe, bringing up like kind of like a bidding war. But I think Tony Khan is too smart to know that Becky Lynch would never leave the WWE. Like, why would you leave the WWE? My prediction is honestly two things: is the bidding war that really isn't going to work, and then or you have Triple H. You have Triple H kind of saw how Tony Khan offered Mercedes Moné the biggest contract in the world of women's professional wrestling. And honestly, I think this is just kind of building up speculation, building up anticipation that people are constantly thinking, oh, Becky Lynch is going to leave the WWE. She's going to AEW, man. She's going, this and that, and the other. So, you have people constantly throwing in opinions, perspectives, and, their views on it. But in reality, Triple H is just bringing everybody in. He's bringing everybody in to get the attention on Becky Lynch because he wants to offer Becky Lynch the biggest contract in women's wrestling that's ever happened in the world, that will ever happen in the world. And that's something that Becky Lynch deserves. And there's no doubt in my mind that Triple H is going to give her the contract that she wants, the contract that she definitely deserves. I don't think she's going anywhere. She's a 7-time women's title holder. SmackDown, Raw. She's a Royal Rumble winner. She's I don't like to kind of compare this, but she's with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been Triple H's guy for the longest time, kind of like for his protege. Triple H wants Seth Rollins to kind of ultimately take the crown of Triple H, be that forever, kind of be that heel that people love and that baby face that people love as well, but they can't hate at the same time as well. So Becky Lynch, in my opinion, I don't feel like she's going absolutely anywhere. They could be, she could be trying to start a bidding war between AEW. I doubt Becky Lynch will end up all elite, but crazier stuff has happened. Like you do have, superstars that I never thought would have went to AEW. You have John Moxley. He's part of the Shield. He knows, Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? You have Mercedes Monet. Her and Becky Lynch actually do have a nice relationship outside of, kayfabe and everything like that. They were part of the Four Horsemen. You have, just Tony Khan can be pretty persuasive. Tony Khan, he's a great guy, but ultimately, I don't think he's going to be able to persuade Becky Lynch to turn her back on WWE. So I don't really see that kind of happening. Doubt, Becky Lynch will ever go to AEW, eventually. But, like I said before, it could be like the shock of the century, but hey, who knows? So, hey guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to cap this off with Tuesdays today in wrestling. Got a couple of things that happened in wrestling today. Actually, ironically enough, today is Seth Rollins' birthday. So, hit up Twitter, hit up Facebook, hit up Instagram on, at Seth Rollins. Be like, hey, yo, happy birthday. The guy from the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast said, it's your birthday. So, yeah, he was born in 1986. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So, hey guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to dive deep into this today in wrestling history.